right, guys, we are live right here on the Dan Romano Show. We are just getting off one of the biggest comedy nights of my career, that Dan Romano Show at the beautiful place, the Meatballs in Farmingdale Village. And to the left of me, I am blessed with the beautiful Jen Elyse, everybody.
Hello.
Jen Elyse, who was a big part of the show. And to my right, we have Dino Luzzi. Did I pronounce it right?
Thank you. Yes, you did.
Dino Luzzi, and he is the founder and creator of Dino Luzzi's energy drink that I've been talking to you for months and months about. But before we get to you, Dino, the beautiful one, how did you like today's show?
I loved it. Today was a beautiful show. It was a beautiful place. No, it was. That was this little impersonation and a head nod to how you describe everything. But it was a wonderful show. The comedians were very funny. The food looked delicious. I didn't have time to eat. Very nice to see a lot of friends in the audience laughing. You know, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Lots and lots of laughs.
I love the way you said that.
And John Beccarelli right here doing more photography. Great, fantastic. And of course, we are now with the chairman of IFBC, the sponsor of the Dan Romano Show, and he's here to talk about the people who had invested in the public entity of Italian Food and Beverage. What do you have to say to your investors?
Thank you, Jen. Thank you for having me here tonight.
It's an honor.
Many people they've been trying to ask me about the performance of our stock in the open market, and that's why we're here tonight. Even though we know I just have a few minutes, I just want to confirm that we did follow up with some brokerage firms. I've been asked this from many of our investors, and the main reason why some of brokerage firms ever requested for investors to call the broker live is because they are protecting the company from any type of stock manipulation, which is great for us. The main focus of our company is to build a business. People should just do their due diligence, look for revenue. Revenue is the key for any business. And anything can happen in this beautiful country of ours. United States is the best country in the world. And I'm a foreigner that came here. I hardly spoke English when I came here, and I still don't speak that much. But I'm getting by.
Mostly barely speaking now. No. Respect.
I'm not losing my accent. One thing I wanted to confirm tonight is that we've been OTC current. We followed what's called the 2-11. The 2-11 is a form that's been requested by the SEC since February of this year, which confirms and makes feel brokerage firms that we are current with all our filings. We also have the opinion letter signed by our lawyer, and we are firm when we say that we're here to stay. Please don't be concerned about the stock price. We need to build revenues. We need to promote. I'm here to announce that we have over 1,000 clients. I've been not saying that because many people contact me on a daily basis. I have been working 19 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hopefully next Sunday will be my first day off in the first 2 years.
Wow.
But the company is doing great. You guys gonna see it in the next financials. You're gonna see especially on the second quarter. The energy drink is one of the most healthy energy drink in the market because it has half of the taurine of the other energy drink.
And that's what makes your heart palpitate.
Correct.
So half of that.
Yes. So it's got tons of vitamin B. It gives the energy that it is required, and it lasts on the body anywhere between 3 to 5 hours. Our goal is still to expand. We just got into a few chains, but I'm a strong supporter of the mom and pop stores. I want to make sure that COVID did not destroy the mom and pop stores. Small business, they have my respect. We need to support them. And we will prove to everybody that not only we're here to stay, but we're going to have the revenue that they needed. Hopefully, we'll be moving to another exchange. In the near terms, we'll be launching the coffee with CBD.
That's going to be huge.
So many people say coffee gives the caffeine, gives the energy, CBD slows you down. But what's best then give you the right amount of caffeine and control it with the CBD. So I just want to confirm, this company is here to stay, it's here to grow. And thanks to Jen, thanks to Dan, and all the other people that they've been bringing aboard, we will build a strong company. I'm here to make my kids proud. And that's the key.
You're doing it.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You made me proud.
All right, Dan.
Yeah.
We had a great show tonight.
Hard work.
Dino, what you have done with this drink, the person that you are, the way you present yourself, the way you present your drink, you are proud of everything that you do. And that's one thing I love about you. And that's without just meeting you, when you brought this drink to me, I knew just the man that you are, what this represents and what this stands for. So I love you. And I think Dino Luzzi's energy drink is going to be the rocket ship that's going to take it off. The Red Bull, they call it the Bull energy drink. My definition of Dino Luzzi's energy drink, I call it the Italian Red Bull energy drink. That's my opinion. And that's what I love about this drink.
Which is also FDA approved.
Which is huge.
So.
And where is the other drink made out of?
The other drink will be made in the United States because CBD is legal in many states.
Red Bull, where is it made out of?
Well,
do you have any idea?
We have to talk about Red Bull, though.
I can't. I prefer not to talk
Okay.
about
Talk
the
about your
competition.
company.
Okay.
You know,
But the
I stand
aluminum.
behind.
But this is
our
made
product.
in New York, made in
This
good
is
old
made in
USA.
This is
Italy,
made in Italy.
And
the CBD coffee will be made in the United States.
you can't go wrong with that. That's the two best
So
things
we
in the
have
world.
two countries that are going to stand by supporting each other.
That's
And
amazing.
one detail about the can. Did you mention the aluminum that you use in the can?
Yes, our aluminum comes from Russia. So we purchased the cans directly from Russia, and
No metallic taste.
there's no metallic taste, there is no aftertaste, and it gets delivered to Italy. The manufacturer in Italy can produce 60,000 cans per hour.
Wow. 60,000?
60,000 cans per hour.
That's
It's
a lot
one of the
energy.
largest manufacturer in Europe.
So the good thing is you're putting a lot of Italians to work.
Well,
Which is another beautiful thing.
It's automated, so the machines are doing most of it. But the good thing is that we have over 20 salespeople right now.
God bless.
We have a lot
One of
of
them's going to be
comedians
with
on
us
board.
today.
And yes, Joe DiBari just opened up New Jersey. He's doing an unbelievable job.
I see that. Yeah,
He's
he's all
moving
over.
really fast. Yesterday we had 4 events. We have the motorsport, the motor park race. We have our logo in 2 of the racing cars,
Right.
which is the Orlando family, which I thank them 1,000,000%. But it's even hard to keep up with all the events
Of course.
because we had another event in New Jersey at Arena Restaurants. We had another event in Alabama. I just got to go through my list
Right.
and check one by one. We did tasting, Food Town in Hudson,
big, though.
New York.
Of course.
We did a tasting in Key Food in Staten Island.
And how are the results coming? How's everybody love this?
Once the challenge is for people to try it. Once they try it, they're coming back for it. That's the only challenge that we're facing. So marketing right now is the key. Repeated business.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of you, very proud of the drink. And I'm very happy that you are a sponsor of the Dan Romano Show because I am very behind this drink of Dino Luzzi's energy drink.
I know that. And thank you for all your support.
And I want to try the CBD coffee because I have coffee and CBD.
Oh, she loves CBD.
I do.
She does. God
I
bless.
actually love
Isn't
CBD as well.
Isn't she beautiful? That's why I keep her.
Thank you.
I try to look at women's heart.
So you.
CBD and coffee is the key to my heart.
Well, could we go to commercial? We're gonna play the Dino Luzzi energy drink commercial, and then we'll be right back on the Dan Romano Show.
All right.
If you're like me, you've tried a dozen of these bitter drinks that stay in your system for 1 hour, even though they promise you much more. Dino's energy drink, the light, crisp taste, so smooth and refreshing, loaded with vitamins and nutrients. Dino energy drink, imported from Italy, tastes fantastic and will give you the energy you need to get through your day. Dino's energy drink. Let Italy show you what great taste is.
What are you gonna say?
Make sure you put what's his face on there really quick.
Who?
Keith Fitz.
Okay.
We gotta do quick interviews.
All right. What time do we have till 11:15? Oh, there
Whatever he says.
Okay.
Oh, we're live. All right, we are back right here on the. I'm so sorry. We're right back with the Dan Romano Show. To my right, we have one of the great comedians that did an amazing job today. Kathy, if I could bend down and do a couple of things. Well, whatever doesn't get me.
Well, I guess we'll be here a while.
But Kathy, you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
On that comedy night.
Yep.
I mean, everybody was laughing. Everybody was applauding. Girls were asking me for your number. Guys were asking me for the number. I gave them all mine, though.
They already
well, except the guys. I gave the girls the number. But what an amazing comedian you really are.
Thank you.
And
thank you for having me.
Oh, you kidding me? I'll have you.
I had a great time.
I'll have you in the day, the night, the fucking the middle, wherever I can have.
You don't have time during your pizza.
On a fucking plane, wherever I can have you. Actually, John knows. I'm part of the Mile High Club.
Okay.
John, do you remember?
I was on that point.
Oh God!
What do you got?
If it wasn't for John switching seats, I would have never got on that Mile High Club. John's like, how is she doing that? Well, anyway, we'll talk about that another time.
Wait, how is who doing what?
Do you know what the Mile High Club is?
All right, I gotta go.
Thank you.
Mile
Good night.
High Club means you had sex on a plane.
Oh no, I never did that.
All right. Well, I'm two-time member. But anyway,
Okay. That's awesome.
but anyway, Kathy,
hygienic.
I have two great comedians that were on the Dan Romano comedy night. I love calling it that. I hope you don't mind.
No, I don't care.
The Dan Romano comedy night. These two girls hit it out of the park. Jen was fucking. But Jen, let me look at her. Beautiful, intelligent, smart. And I told her, I told Jen, and I hope all the guys say the same thing. Even if she fucks up, who's gonna get mad at her? She
A
smiles.
lot of people.
No, but I mean, if you smile, you can get away with it.
I don't know. I don't think that's going to work for Kathy's show next month, May 21st.
If I bet you, if you fuck up and you
Why?
smile,
What?
but you having a
mean,
show May 21st?
different rules.
Well, yeah. Wait, why wouldn't you smile? Wait, I'm
Because
confused.
a smile
It was a
can't
joke.
get me out of anything.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
but yeah.
I gotta
No,
go
she'll be
in.
If
hot.
I'm banking it,
Plexiglass.
baby, a smile will get you out of it. But Kathy,
Helps.
tell me,
No, they'll
how
love
did
her.
you like it? How did you like the show?
I loved it.
Loved
The crowd
it.
was good. There was a little noise at first, but we all got through it.
We did a
From
show.
downstairs, but that was funny when we were playing around with
Yeah,
people
but
downstairs.
that was the whole key. And let me tell you something. They already asked me if I wanted to come back, and I told them, "Is there any way we could close that hole? Can you close the fucking hole?"
Let me
That
lift
well.
them up.
Yeah.
Like lift them up.
Yeah.
But-
lifts.
Kathy, I swear to you, everybody loved you when you came on the stage. And I'm not trying to blow you up. You
No, I know.
deserve this. You were fucking awesome.
Thank you.
And everybody said the beginning, as the night went on, everybody fucking loved it more and more and more. But nobody hated no part of the show,
Right.
Which was fucking, to me, is the biggest compliment
Right.
that I can get.
I thought everybody did good.
You know, even the up and comers, the ones that never been on the stage, and let them pop their cherry. I would like to use that terminology. I like that terminology.
Yeah.
It's very good in high melatonin cherries.
Well,
Leave it to her.
I've been eating that for years, but we'll
You can
talk
pop
about
them,
that
you can
another
crunch them,
time.
You can blend them. But
Oh, I'm
do it
not-
for
You can
sleep.
blend them.
I like doing a couple of things to him, but we'll talk about that. But
I popped a few
Kathy,
cherries.
you are the,
I'm
yeah.
sure
I,
you did. I'm sure you did.
I stay. I
I
have to
keep
stay.
them in a jar.
I have to stay away from cherries these days because I don't
Come
like
back
that.
here. Give
It's
me
a
your
fucking.
cherry.
It's too much,
You want your
I
cherries,
gotta put it in
baby?
a jar.
guys. These are period jokes right now. I don't know where we're going, but Kathy, I thank you for being you. As much as weird as that
what can I
fucking sounds.
say? Thank you.
You made that night. You made tonight as successful as anybody could ever
Wouldn't have
ask
been
you
the
to.
same without you.
Thank you.
And
Very unique
I am going to
energy.
be inviting you on. I have a lot of shows being in.
Oh,
on
I
the-
know. You
and-
let Facebook know all
I
the
let-
time.
I let you motherfuckers know where I'm coming from. Listen, I am very happy. Soon I will be working with Terry McNeely. I love Terry.
Oh, I love
I
him.
can't wait. I will be working with. Wow, I'm shot to the balls.
It's all right. We know
Mike
that.
Marino,
You'll
which is
let
going to be
everyone know.
huge. I love Mike, and I'm trying really hard to work with one of the other biggest comedians out here, and I am waiting for my friends from a certain show called Gravesend on Amazon Prime. My boys have got all these great. I don't know if you heard, but they just picked up Vic Benedito.
I know.
We just picked
Well,
up.
you said it wrong, but
Well,
it's all right.
Vic-
That's you.
We picked
People
up.
figure it
we
out.
picked up Andrew
the
Dice Clay.
more syllables.
They
Yeah,
picked up little Mario Bosco, which I was fucking shocked on.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Mario, but I didn't think Mario was a fucking gangster. I thought maybe him as fucking Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
But
I'm a real boy.
he would be a great Pinocchio.
That's right. I just said I'm a real boy, but I don't see this if you want to.
But I had him on my stage.
Just kidding.
But Kathy, I don't mean to be cutting you
No,
off.
I know you got a whole
But
bunch.
I love you, Kathy. I
love
fucking
you.
bow down to you.
Thank
You
you.
are. Thank you for being so perfect on this wonderful comedy
Thank you.
show.
I appreciate
Thank
the
you for being
compliment.
perfect.
Thank
for
you.
being- Kathy Arnold, everybody. And believe me, if it was
see you
up to
guys
me,
later.
I'd have Kathy Arnold the whole fucking time. All right. Kathy coming off. John Beccarelli coming on.
John Beccarelli.
Joey D, go get
Take
Mike.
a seat. Take a seat. Welcome to Rob's Furniture. Take a seat.
Now,
Take a
this is
chair.
my brother, John Beccarelli from the Bronx. John Beccarelli, I'm going to give you a rundown. John Beccarelli, such a beautiful friend of mine, that each and every show that I've ever done in the comedy world, John has been there for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not only he's been there as my brother, as a friend, as everything and you possibly can have, but John is one of the best photographers in this fucking world. I don't know. He could sit on a fucking tree and have a fucking bird sit on a fucking egg for like 3 months, and this motherfucker would take a fucking still every
He took
day.
great photos from the paper.
Yeah,
too. I have a lot to
I am
post.
shocked.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think you should be a porn director one day, but we'll talk about that.
Sells. Certainly sells.
You know, but John, you are one of my best friends. I've known you since fucking birth. All right. When I used to steal your fucking Matchbox cars and flip your fucking baseball cards. But John, how did you, and John was part of the comedy night. He didn't do comedy. He did a lot of pitches for me. But how did you like all the comedians that were on today?
Tremendous.
Besides Jen, who was good?
She was my favorite.
Really?
Jen was your favorite?
I didn't pay you. I didn't
Right.
pay you enough for that.
I heard you gave him some money.
Damn.
I heard
thank
you gave him a kiss on the cheek. I'm very fucking jealous about that.
I don't think I gave anyone a kiss on the cheek.
But John, what was your favorite part of the night? Besides taking a picture of me, what was the favorite part of the night?
Just listen to all the comedians, everybody. Even the guests, everybody was great.
And
Yeah,
who
it was a really
and who
nice
was in
crowd.
the audience that we loved?
Everybody. Sarah Martin.
Sarah, my girl. Sarah Martin told me today that I am in her next movie, and I almost fucking I thanked her from the bottom of my heart. I love Sarah.
Sarah Martin is my boss.
Is your
Well,
boss?
Well, Sarah Martin could be my fourth girlfriend if she's good.
Oh,
But I love Sarah. John, I love you, brother, and I want to go fishing with you soon.
Fishing, that's it.
Well,
Oh,
I
I got
mean,
another body? Come on.
listen, I ain't digging no more fucking holes. That's why I go to Home Depot now when I want to dig a hole. I get a couple of Mexicans with me, and we go out some for burritos, and we get a couple of shovels.
You can't give out all the secrets.
But they don't
it's
know.
pretty-
They don't know
it's
where the
pretty
fuck.
accurate.
Listen,
I do know.
listen, when you
did
go
that
to
job. It's
when you
accurate.
go to a fucking beach, what do you think? The fucking sand eats it all up. You don't know where the hole was fucking dug. You know, it covers it.
Actually, yeah, the Gilgo Beach is true. People really
And
do
that
go
shit,
there to
that
just
shit
float
about
some
you have to
bodies.
dig
That's-
6 feet long.
that's true.
That thing about you have to dig 6 feet deep is bullshit. 4.5 feet does
Really?
work.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good too.
You still, John. I don't mean,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah,
I love you.
mental.
I don't mean to be a dick, but I have to switch
No, I got a
it.
guy for a
So
guy.
I know you're a dick.
Is this a relationship thing going on here? But John, I love you as a brother, and I personally want to fucking thank you. You're fucking beautiful. I know your mom, your dad, my whole life.
I see your father all the time when I go to the
Oh, I miss my fucking dad.
Aw.
No, he's alive.
I know. But you don't see him a lot.
Yeah, I see him whenever I go to the Bronx.
Yeah.
But
So
the
we
good
sit
thing
on
is
the
when
lawn.
John sees him, it's like I see him because he tells me, and I talk to my dad every day. It's the same fucking
Okay.
conversation. Dad, how you feeling? How the fucking think I'm feeling? I'm 95 years old. I'm on fucking oxygen. It's the same
Oh.
fucking, but he does it in Italian. It's a lot funnier. But I love my dad. I love my mom.
Sounds better.
I'm sure.
My mother, we call my mother the
Everything
Punzi
does.
line. My mother doesn't need fucking cell phone. How does my mother call everybody?
She yells.
Through the fucking window.
Oh.
And I could be 30
That's where you
blocks
get
down.
it.
I could be 30 blocks down and fucking I will get
I
that
believe
message.
It. I can hear you.
I'm telling you.
Kids have cell phones. Mom's yelling.
Yeah, that's how our mothers found us when we were kids. There was no fucking calling anybody. They yelled out the window and it went down. It just went down the whole fucking line.
Cool.
John, I love you, brother.
Love you.
John
Thank you.
Beccarelli, everybody.
Nice to see you.
We have coming on right in a row. We got Joe DiBari.
Joe,
My boy,
DiBari,
Joey D, I call him.
DiBari. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Joe, you
How you
sexy,
feeling?
Dan?
you sexy
Whoa,
man. You.
Mike's flying everywhere.
Whoa.
Joey D.
How we doing?
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming to the comedy night. It means everything that you showed your love and you showed your support. And a big shout out to St. Jude Children's Hospital that we made it. We're gonna make a very nice donation from
Oh,
this
lovely.
thing.
They were
Very
in my
nice of
act.
you. Very great.
You
That was
put-
great.
I want to thank everything that you do again for Dino Luzzi's energy drink. You are
There it
probably
is.
the best salesperson
Right
I
there.
think I've ever seen.
Get boosted now.
That's right. And what do you think of tonight's comedy night?
It was excellent. Great show. Everything was great. The
I'm gonna
food, everything
I'm
was
gonna
great.
review my tape to make sure you laughed.
Oh, I laughed.
Am I wrong by saying that even if Jen wasn't funny, her beautifulness would have got her past it? Am I wrong for saying that?
100%.
I have a friend that's called the stripper comedian who's Christy Monroe, who's been on the Dan Romano Show many times. And you know what she tells me she does? When she's not funny, she'll take off clothes.
Makes sense.
And everybody would stop with the fucking comedy and still watch her, and she'll grab the attention because she's got a nice body.
Of
She
course.
did have a beautiful
Of
body.
course.
Well, when's she performing next? I want to see.
I'll get her on the Dan
Yeah,
Romano
let's
Show.
see.
Billy Gaia on the Dan Romano Show bent her over.
Oh boy.
I am dead serious and licked her from back all the way up to the head.
Okay.
And I'm looking, I'm like, am I on a porn show? And I
Sounds
would
like
never
it.
do that because the girl was sweating bullets. And I'm like, I wouldn't.
Well,
That's
you
a
wanted to
little.
get the antibodies.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what
She
he's
knows
doing.
about the trick.
This is vaccine, that's all.
I didn't think of
It's a
that.
natural vaccine.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's what you do.
You said it. I
Mhm.
thought
See,
licking
that's
it. I
just-
thought
All
licking
these
it.
people
I
are
thought
going
licking
at
ass would get me in
Johnson
trouble.
and Moderna.
Uh-huh.
Just bend someone over after a gym session. There's your antibodies.
Wow.
Joey, do you have anything to say to the people out there?
Well, I'm in Jersey. I had all Corrado's markets right now. In the process of getting Giuseppe's in Mahwah. So if anybody's out there from New Jersey, that's where you can find it. And there's plenty of other stores. Just go on to my Facebook and you'll see all the stores that this drink is in.
All right.
Good
Well,
job.
I don't mean to cut you
No,
off. I am
that's-
so honored that you were here. Beautiful. You are fucking
I'm
awesome.
honored that I'm here.
Well, you could come on my show anytime, and any event that I ever have, I always want you part of it because you're looking at you. You're fucking beautiful.
Thanks.
And I'm not hitting on you. I mean, if I was gay, I would, but I'm not. But I love you.
Oh, all right. All right.
Here he is, everybody. Joe DiBari,
Good
one
night,
of Dan
everyone.
Romano's personal, beautiful
Watch out.
friends.
Wait.
And easy with the mic.
Okay.
Dina, my lover, you mic'd yet?
Yes,
All
it
right,
is.
Dina, get on. Bruce, go get Mike.
Bobby's a professional. She's already mic'd. Fantastic.
Dina, get in
There
here,
she
you
is.
beautiful woman,
She's
you.
sauntering in.
Dina,
She's
my
making
love,
us
one of
wait.
the most sexiest women in the comedy night tonight. How are you?
Thank you.
You
I'm
sexy
good.
thing. I wish I was single, because I would
Just what your wife
I
wants to
split you
hear.
like a pea. It would be an amazing thing. I would have a relationship with you every day.
That's an incentive. Split you like a pea. That's whatever a girl wants.
Well,
Your
it,
girl
it depends how you get split, sweetheart.
Okay.
You know, I'll teach you. You'll learn. You'll learn these things in life.
Okay.
But
She's
Dina,
still young.
how did you like another beautiful girl that was at the comedy show? I brought the whole fucking comedy show here. Dina, what'd you think of this great comedy show?
It was great. Everybody
Like,
did
well.
excellent. It was so nice to actually get to see a live comedy show,
That-
and you really pulled it off.
You know what?
Yep.
Thank you.
You did a
Thank
great
you.
job.
You know what I loved? I loved that I'd say out of the amount of people that were there, and I'm not trying to blow smoke up anybody's ass. We got to hand select who was in that audience. And it's the honest to God truth. And I couldn't pick a bunch of more beautiful people to be in a place where you got to understand, this is the first time we're out. This is the first time that we're all together.
Right.
And that fucking room, everybody loved everybody.
Right.
And they
that's,
loved you.
well, thank you. And,
Pat Rowan even tried to throw a jab, and they're like, ah.
But yeah, but they were
supportive
protected.
crowd.
They
The
were
love, we're all
protected.
family.
They were.
But everybody did from soup to nuts. It was an amazing show. And I couldn't, like to me, that was more like a fucking party for me, more than a comedy night.
Mhm.
Because I looked in the crowd, and we had a little bit of celebrity status. We had my boy Capodanno from Almost Queen, John, who is probably a fucking legend in the fucking music world because he's playing everywhere, and he's played with some of the biggest bands in the world. So Dan Nelson was supposed to come down. That's the former lead singer of Anthrax. But Dan called me up and says, Danny, I'm not going to come. But he told me to take the tickets and donate it to the
Anthrax
charity.
poisoning.
Dan Nelson is the former lead singer of Anthrax.
This is a bad joke.
I'm sorry.
Anthrax.
But Dina, my love, I love you, and I love
Love you
everything that you do. You've always supported me. You've always been a part of the Dan Romano. If anybody doesn't know Dina, my love, she's been on my show about 5 times already. And the reason she's on is because she's a beautiful actress. She's a model. She knows how to do it all. And you know what? The only thing I don't like, we have to try
Great
to.
makeup artist.
Great, of
Excellent
course. On top,
special
yes,
effects.
thank you.
She did makeup for 2 shows.
I might be bringing you
horror
on my
makeup.
movie for special effects
She's
very
excellent.
soon.
Yes.
If you need a makeup artist, she's better than me. I'm a
Well, I
makeup artist
might
too,
hire
but
you
she's
to
better.
do the movie that we're doing with. I'll talk to you about it very soon.
Yes.
Bella DiMartini's in it. Frank
I love
Carrera,
Bella.
Scott
Frank,
McManus,
Scott, yes.
and a
It's
lot
nice to
of
see
the
you
great
don't name
people.
drop.
Huh?
It's nice to see you never name drop.
Well, I always name drop.
I know.
I'm very big. John Beccarelli. Well, but Dina, I don't mean to cut you off, but
No.
I have about
Thank you for
15
having
minutes. I love you, Dina, and
Love
thank
you
you,
too.
Dina.
Good to see
Thank
you.
you for being you, Dina. Dina, my love, everybody. Bruce Jacobs, get in. Mandy Jones, go get Mike.
Take a seat, Bruce Jacobs.
Yes, Mommy dearest.
We are blessed right now with a great friend of mine, Mr. Bruce Jacobs. He was so nice that he came to the Dan Romano comedy night.
He's so nice.
Not
He showed
only-
up twice.
Yeah, he not only did he show up, but he did me a favor and did a couple of minutes on the stage, which I'm very, very thankful and blessed about. I love you for that. Thank you for bringing me a little treat. You know, those little Rice Krispie treats are fucking phenomenal. And this guy always makes me bigger over here because he always
He
brings
said
me
he
something.
always brings you something.
Yeah, I love this. This guy is such a beautiful guy. He's the old Italian guy where if he goes somewhere, he brings something. And to me, it's rare because you don't see it that much.
Mhm.
But he's like I'm back in fucking Italy, and that's the way it used to be with us.
And I'm a Jew, so I'm one of the
It's-
good out of the
well,
tribe.
you know what? As old Jew, Italian, is the same shit.
Lots of pizza to
And we
you.
got a Jewish girl over
Cheers,
here.
cheers.
I'm surrounded by the fucking Jews. I love it. I love this country. But
Get your taxes done.
Bruce, Bruce, you knocked it out of the park on the thing, and you're working with one. Am I allowed to say the big boy's name?
Go ahead.
My boy,
Paul Bonds.
Paul. Thank you. I was waiting for somebody to jump in. My boy Paul Bond took this beautiful guy under his wing, and I see this guy, and I'm not trying to make a joke. I see him growing in the comedy world, and I don't mean growing, but he's getting funnier, he's getting sharper, and with a fucking man like a legend like Paul Bond behind you, you have nothing but all success going on in your life.
Thank you.
And I love you, and I am very appreciative of everything that you do. I wish my boy Louis was here, but he couldn't make it. But
He's getting old.
he's getting old. Nah, I love Lou. I love you. I love
I love
Lou.
you guys.
Well-
The Guido Ketos. I love
Yeah.
you guys.
Well, I am very blessed that Lou brought you into my life because you're a
Absolutely.
great, even though you're not a guinea, You're a guinea by heart. All right, so
Yay.
hey,
It's still sauce though.
it's still it's not gravy.
There's no can that says gravy on it.
Well, it's true, but I want you back on the Dan Romano Show. You know you're gonna probably be back in about a week or two with me, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I have to get everybody on.
Very hard
Bruce
working.
Jacobs, one of the best
Hard
working
working.
people in the comedy world. If you see Bruce, you got any place you're playing next?
I think April 30th at Cafe Baggio,
Where is that? In Long Island?
Mount Sinai.
I tell you what, you get me a ticket, I'm there. What is it? What day is it on?
I gotta find out from
As long as
Send
it's
it over.
anybody who has comedy on any day, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursdays, I want to come because I really want to support comedy. I'm not scared to buy a fucking ticket. And if you're doing bringer shows, then you let me know and I'll buy a fucking ticket to sponsor all these bringer shows. I love you,
for
brother.
having me. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Great show. Good job, everybody.
All right, let's go. We got beautiful, sexy, wonderful, hot, little Mandy Jones, everybody. Mandy Jones.
Hello. This is a real commercial.
Hi, Mandy.
Hello.
Isn't she the most beautiful? Take a picture of this. Isn't she the most beautiful girl?
Okay.
After Jen's the most beautiful girl.
No, well, you know.
Everyone's the most.
Yeah, well, you know what?
We gotta all be the most.
Mandy was another beautiful person on the Dan Romano comedy night. When I tell you, I have seen your comedy for about 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yesterday
3
was
years?
3 years to the date that we met.
Really?
Yeah.
And now you tell me?
It was on Facebook. I'm surprised you missed it.
Yeah,
You live on there.
I'm so well. 3 years ago we know.
Yesterday was 3 years to the day we were at Area 22 production.
Oh my God.
Making history.
Yeah, we did at Area 22 with Mark the Animal Mendoza.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was.
And I actually left you speechless.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is it because you left the panties on the table?
No.
Oh, well, how'd you leave me speech? They usually
You just
that'll
never met
do.
anyone as insane as me.
Say it one more time.
You had never met anyone as
Actually,
insane
he
Oh.
left him speechless today because he only had 5 Facebook posts in the first hour. Usually, it's the average of 25. My mom even texted me. She said, "Is Dan okay? He's not posting on Facebook. Is he okay?"
Oh, your mom is beautiful,
He's fallen and he can't get up.
That's how interested he was in the show.
brother. What time do we go off the show? 10:10. Okay. So Mandy Jones, tell me the name of your show that you do. You do 2 different shows,
Yes, on Wednesdays we do the Wildflowers. That's
which I love.
7:30 to 8:30 every Wednesday with Bonnie Scalisi. She's another comedian.
Bonnie Scalisi was in the house today in the
Yes.
audience, not as a comedian, and I felt bad. I wish I had time to bring her up.
She wanted to come over here, but she didn't have time tonight. But she said she'll
I love
definitely come
Bonnie.
meet you another night over
She's
here.
a busy lady.
Yeah,
She's a
I know.
busy,
I don't
beautiful
even
girl.
know how she gets it all done. But so Bonnie and I are on Wednesdays. That's the Wildflowers. If you go to Mandy Jones, the comedian.
When are
I'm
you
on
going to
YouTube.
have Dan Romano and Jen Elyse on the show? That's what I want to know.
First of all, you were already on the Wildflowers.
I wanna
so
go-
Jen will get her own spot.
I
You're
wanna
not
go-
going to tag on to Jen's.
So I tried to squeeze on, and I tried to bring her with me, and you throw me off and bring her on.
Well, I
All
told
right,
you
all right.
And on
That was a first.
Friday, I did the
You can be
Calamity
a
Jones
wildflower.
hour.
I'll
But
be a wildflower.
All right,
you
love it.
already told me you can't do Fridays because of the pizza shop.
Ah.
But if for you, I would make an exception.
Oh,
But that's all
you
right.
already pushed it. All right, but I'll put it
Get
back
me
on.
When do I?
Right.
When
It's
have you
back
ever
on the
invited me
table.
anywhere and I said no?
He's
I
gonna
have
put down
it
the
in
flowers.
test.
I am the kind of guy that I would lose fucking $500 in business to support a friend of mine. It wouldn't be the first time that I've done it. But please continue. And the second show.
Well, that's the Calamity Jones hour. That's on Friday. So that's a little more serious because me and Bonnie keep it very, very silly. But it's still, we do no politics on either of my shows, all nonsense. So we don't like to polarize the room. Keep it as silly and as relatable as possible.
I love both your shows. They're both funny. They're both great. And I see the views keep going. You get like 30, 40, 50 people
We
seeing
have
it.
a
That's
lot of
unbelievable.
people, and it's great because we have like a group that like a standard group, and then there's people that jump in that definitely like Bonnie and I, but they're like, that guest wasn't for me. And you see
Well,
it,
it
you
can't
see
be
it,
for- yeah,
you
the
see
numbers
this
go
stuff
up and
but
down.
we always have different sorts of people.
But
that's the beautiful thing.
fits for different people. So
That's a
it's-
beautiful
I
thing.
saw Steve Rocco on the show. I like that one. He was
Yes.
he was like whimsical. I told him.
yeah.
And he dresses so scary. And I remember I saw him. I was watching your shows, and I was like, he's so adorable on the
You
show.
get to
He's
see-
Yeah.
super
Him and
adorable.
got
Bonnie
to
have
see
a
him?
great rapport
On the
too.
show,
They're really
yeah.
good friends.
He had a
Usually you
nice
can't see him. I
vibe.
thought that's the guy you can't see.
Right. Right.
No, but
that was a nice one.
Yeah,
The
no, we had a lot of
nicest one
fun.
I liked is Manny Arias.
Oh,
When
Tugboat.
Manny's on,
Oh, I didn't see that.
Manny is one of the nicest people. I asked Manny if he wanted to work on one of my comedy shows. He says, no, thank you.
Wow.
I said, Manny,
Did.
no
Did
problem.
you offer to pay him in pizza? Because I'm
No.
sure he would have worked. For that.
I told him 2 fucking gallons of mayonnaise. I thought he would jump.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, no, but I love Manny. But I think he said no because he thought my show is too wild.
Okay,
Which
yeah,
I
he
respect.
is. He honestly
He's a
is
PG
very,
guy.
He really is.
But I told him if he ever wants to do comedy, and Manny, if you ever watching, if you ever want to do
I'll
comedy,
extend the offer too.
my shows can be PG and your segment can be PG. It's not a
Oh,
problem.
we'll do a kids
Tonight was a
episode of
classy
the honestly, it really
Yeah.
was.
This
honestly,
isn't really PG, but the show
We got
tonight
off- the
was.
Dan Romano
yeah,
show
no,
got
no
off.
one was that
It
bad
was a very
tonight.
classy show.
No, yeah, the only one that cursed was the last one.
Except me pretending to jerk off the president. I mean, you know.
Well, that's your thing. This show
Cuomo's
actually got
dominatrix.
offered to be on Cablevision of New York. They reached out to me,
Right.
Nice.
and but they want me to bring a rated PG version. They asked me if I could do a PG version.
Send
said
in
that's-
Tugboat.
Yo, I said that's going to be a little hard for me.
I don't know.
But
Get some
I'm also
puppets.
being offered a midnight show that I'm allowed to have a couple of F-bombs, but I have to count them.
Ratio.
Right.
Wow.
Rate ration them.
I'm like, can I do 30 at one show and none on another? So average 15. But I'm very happy, Mandy. I say this with respect. I love you.
Oh, I love you too,
And you're a
dude.
great friend.
We've grown. Our careers have
Yes.
grown differently, but linearly.
We started
you know,
together when we were together at
our former network.
a former network.
And then we split up, but here we are back again.
Yes, yes.
You know, and like that was what was so funny about it is like people think that they can't work with other people once they're in another group or
Oh,
in another.
that's the
I'm
biggest
like,
stupidity in the
I
world.
was friends with him before I was at my former network, and I'm gonna be friends with him after.
That's
you
right,
know,
that's
I'm gonna
right.
after he gets thrown out of Strong Island, I'll be with him then.
I'll be coming to the house.
You
I
know,
think,
it's
but let me
just-
tell you something.
but
Me and
it's the
Straw,
truth, like-
me in this house right here. I think this is going to be a collaboration that's going to grow strong. This is my home. This is
Honestly,
my-
shout out to Bobby in the
Bobby's
back who
great.
owns this place. The other side of the studio, we're in
Beautiful.
the B side over
Right.
here. Over there is freaking kicking.
Well,
They've
soon-
got a full drum set. It's a really sick
well, soon the
studio
Dan
in
Romano
here.
show will be over there too. We're going to be rotating, around
Rocking
the
and
whole
rolling.
area.
Oh, I love it.
I'm
It's really
planning
sick
on-
place.
I'm planning on bringing bands in here. I got my boy Anthrax trying to come through. I got my band Almost Queen trying to come
Oh,
through.
awesome.
I got my girl. What's her name? Oh my God, she's gonna fucking kill me. The one that we had on the show this week on the pay-per-view.
Who sings?
Lisa Polizzi.
Lisa Pelusi. Oh my God, she's gonna
Okay.
slap the shit out of me.
Oh
I
my
can't wait to get Lisa Pelusi here. I can't wait to get Joey Ragabudo here. I can't wait to get Sammy Ray Murciano back here.
Yes.
Mandy, to me, you are again
Okay, 3
one of the
more.
most beautiful people in my life. You and your beautiful husband.
Dan, you have a heart of gold. I know you put on this act that you're this rough and tumble, crazy maniac, but you're really not. I can see right through your bullshit.
No, me.
You got a heart of gold. He really
Well, let
does.
me tell you
guys.
something. If I have to dig a hole and put a motherfucker in it,
My husband will help. I'm not
Well,
helping dig no holes.
well,
but-
hey, I know he would.
We got our nails done. so.
But
Yeah,
Mandy,
exactly.
you are absolutely perfect. God bless you.
Oh,
thank you for being
having
back
me,
on the Dan Romano
Thank
Show.
you, Jen.
Mandy
Gracious
Jones,
host.
comedian Mandy Jones, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
And next, a commercial. We're going to commercial right now. Well,
I spell it
commercial.
right?
We're gonna go to commercial.
Did you?
If you're like me, you've tried a dozen of these bitter drinks that stay in your system for 1 hour, even though they promise you much more. Dino's energy drink, the light, crisp taste, so smooth and refreshing, loaded with vitamins and nutrients. Dino energy drink, imported from Italy, tastes fantastic and will give you the energy you need to get through your day. Dino's energy drink. Let Italy show you what great taste is.
Hello, we're with Stephen Calva. Stand up,
Steve Calvo,
Stevie.
everybody.
Very
What's up?
very funny stand up. He doesn't. He has a nice tone in his voice, and he has this neurotic way about him that's very fun. I like. It's just fun to watch, and great at improving. And you do voices like Rodney Dangerfield.
Sure. Rodney.
Yeah.
So yeah, what a crowd. What a crowd. Hey, Dan Romano, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, what was
I
Rodney
love it.
Dangerous?
I fucking love it.
When I was a kid, I got no respect. I worked at a pet store. People kept asking how big I get.
Ah,
Yeah, my wife won't have sex in the backseat of the car. She wanted me to drive.
wow.
Oh, they say love thy neighbors like thyself. What am I gonna do? Jerk him off too?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, right. That's like a Pat Maroon
You are
show.
you are
Those are
aware
bad
that you
ones.
have a fucking you
Gift.
have a gift and
Oh,
a
yeah.
career just on him alone.
On
Yeah.
Rodney, maybe
For
if they
sure.
do a biography one day, because
You
he
could do a
started
one-man
later in
show.
life too. I'm like kind of a late bloomer in the comedy field, and that was always my inspiration with Rodney. So he kind of like,
I want to get you in
get
here.
direction. There you go. Hey. But he kind of was a late bloomer in the company. He worked for many years, and he went back,
Right.
he quit the business, went back into it, and he was like in his late 50s when
Yeah.
he like reached his peak. So I mean,
Hmm.
I got a little time.
I got
You
to
know?
I got to meet Rodney Dangerfield at a girl that I took. Oh, well, she took me to her prom, and we went to Dangerfield, and he was there.
Cool.
And one of the nicest came to the table. You know, hey guys, how you doing? I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
what a
fuck,
crowd.
it's Rodney. You know, back then we watched the show Back to School. There was a movie Back to School
Yeah.
that he did.
I love that. All his
One of
movies.
the hardest working men, and I believe he is Jewish, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, he was like I forget his real name. It was like I just read his biography a year ago. Really
I
good
don't
book, man.
know.
I recommend that book.
You do like a one-man
Excellent.
show.
I
think
told
you'd do a great one-man
told
show.
him, I said, listen, I said, I got Northern Lights. He goes, I got Northern Lights too, but I got it by the pound. I'm like,
He
oh,
just said he just
fuck.
thought of this.
Yeah, I'm like, well, how about we smoke yours and we'll keep mine for
Oh my
later.
God! It's funny. I saw him in 2000. Well, I didn't realize this is a funny story. In 2001, I went to Vegas. I was at the MGM Grand. I was meeting my friends over there, and there was this commotion by this. They were all playing craps by this one table, and I go over there, just like watching everything. I was so out of it. I don't know. There was a guy. I just remember seeing this old guy sitting there at the table, and it didn't occur to me. I didn't know what they were doing. And
Right.
then there's a attractive young lady who comes by in a rascal scooter and hugs this guy. He's wearing a hat and sunglasses, and I was like, what's this all about? What the hell's going on there? Somebody told me later that was Rodney Dangerfield. So
Yeah.
I didn't even think to look for him. You know.
I have played
So I met him, but I
poker.
didn't really meet him. You know.
When you go to the poker games, you
Yeah.
see a lot of celebrities in the poker game.
Oh yeah.
And the best thing you could do is fucking beat a celebrity and knock him out of the fucking tournament.
Have you?
Yeah, I've done that a couple
No
of times,
way.
but I can't. I
Okay,
can't say.
okay.
Ah.
But I played $10,000
Was it
games.
Dick? What was his name? Dick beats Tedo. What's his name? What
No, I can't
what is
get-
what
I
is his name
can't-
again? What
He
is
gets
what is
so
his name?
fucking mad at me. He gets so fucking mad.
With the
Can't you
stick
pronounce my fucking name
And
right?
he gets somebody the spit
I go,
comes out.
can't you get a fucking name that I can pronounce?
He's
It wouldn't have been easy.
He was ticked. He was a ticked off Dick. I go, what ticks me off? People get my name wrong.
I think everything ticks off Vic. He's one of those miserable, happy-go-lucky motherfuckers in his life. That's what he
has
is.
to find stuff in misery to just keep.
Yeah, I love him.
That's what
He's
it
a
is.
great guy, and
He's
he's
good.
also in Grey's Anatomy.
Well, what a great thing! I mean, he worked for 20, 30 years, and then he had that one line, the bread and milk, and then that
That's
changed
all
his
you
life.
need. Yeah, it's all you need.
He'll be really miserable when he stops finding things to be miserable about because that's his whole career.
Oh my
Right
God.
ti- listen,
When you're
right
at
time-
self-actualized. That's the worst thing for
Of
your
course.
career.
Right time, right place, right thing to
Exactly.
say, and you're in.
Elvis, you do? Don't you do Elvis?
Oh yeah, I
impersonation
got
too?
into an Elvis kick lately because it was weird. He died at 42. I'm like about the same age when he was going on his last tour, so I feel like I always did impersonation of him. I always did like a karaoke. Oh, we love Elvis. Want an Elvis kick lately?
And
I don't know what
George
it is.
Michael?
I think it's
You like George Michael? It was
Yeah.
gay.
Oh yeah, very much.
I think the best thing a guy could do is have a dick that can touch his own asshole. To me, that's like
You
a
would never
God's
leave the
gift.
house. You would never leave.
I don't leave my house now. I can just tickle it. I can tickle my own ass.
And we just lost our photographer.
Well, Steve, I love you. I love that you're here, and believe me, I don't want to cut you
No,
off.
I'm happy.
but
I'm
I wanna get
grateful. I'm
everybody-
here. I'm appreciative that you
No,
had me
you
on, leaving
can't,
the time I
Steve.
had.
You are my door's open. My door's open. I am very honored that you came down to the comedy night and you supported us
It's a great
with
show.
all my heart. I really wish I could have pulled you up. I wanted to pull you
Next
up.
time.
No problem. I was happy to be. It's been a
Bring-
while. So
bring
2
Rodney
months, so
So
it's
next
Dangerfield.
time, next time I do a show, Steve, I gave you my word. Third show, I don't lie.
You definitely.
My third show, you will be on, and Jen will be off because we're gonna put you on. And Jen's
You're
getting
gonna cut
booted.
Jen?
It's either Jen or
Yeah.
Kathy Arnold
No.
getting booted off.
Oh God, that's
Damn.
this
And
is gonna be a
Jen-
big decision. Be
And
very careful
Kathy
about that.
Arnold's got the muscle over there. Look. I love Kathy.
Wow.
Wow. I don't know.
But thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
very
me.
much. God bless
God
you.
bless you
Good
too,
to
brother.
Guys, if you ever see my
Hi,
boy
Jen.
Steve doing a comedy night, you go see him.
Oh, this
You haven't been
Saturday. This
coming
at
up?
the Loft. This Saturday in Belmore.
I'll be there too.
And Jen
We'll
will be
on
there
the same
too. Yes,
show.
Jen's
You're on the
performing
same
as
show.
well.
We can
You
be
will
on the
Stage.
same show. It's
It's
okay.
a show for Adam Snare. I don't know if you know Adam Snare. He's having a farewell show. He's
Yes.
leaving.
It's a
That's
big
the
deal.
guy going back to Florida.
Yeah. And Rich Walker's headlining.
Right.
My boy Rich?
Walker's
Oh, I
headlining.
love
So
Rich.
He was my coach for a while. So, yeah,
Rich
he's-
Walker. I love Rich
Yeah.
Walker.
He's my coach. Yeah.
Me and Rich Walker were trying to put a show together called The Gong Show, but we'll talk about that at
No
another
way.
time.
We'll
Yep.
definitely keep it suspense.
God bless you,
All right.
brother.
Got it. Bye, Jen.
All right.
Good to see you.
Who do we have next? Key, right?
Key Fitz.
Pasquale's gone.
Key Fitz.
All right,
is
we
here.
have the one and only, the legend, and the guy who saved my
Hold on,
ass
I'll be right
today
back.
more than once. Joanne. Oh, Joanne's not here. All right, we're gonna bring Key Fitz on here.
I'll be right back.
Where you going?
I'll be right back.
All right. Key, how are you, brother?
I walk in, she walks out. Look at this shit.
The fuck? That's why I don't bring you nowhere.
Hey,
Are
damn
those two
straight.
guys still here?
Well, how you, Key? I
Okay, I just
Key,
wanna make sure.
I want to
I
thank
was
you for
like-
today.
I wanted to make sure
You
everyone
were
got on.
you in here? You were a fucking
Okay, we're good.
lifesaver to me. Everybody that doesn't know what Key
Okay, I
did,
didn't think they really. I don't think
I
they
didn't
really
have a
wanted to be on
microphone.
Anyway, so.
I didn't have a fucking PA system. I didn't know I was needing one. So the first person I reached out to was Key. Within an hour, he had everything I fucking needed, backed me up, and if it wasn't for you, Key, I think today would have been a miserable fucking day because I would have had Eddie fucking screaming at me, ripping a hole in my ass.
Well, he was screaming. He was screaming anyway. He would have been heard through the whole crowd.
He was.
They
He
heard
was.
him like 3 doors over.
Probably.
But your set was on fire. Everybody loves you. Everybody loved your guitar playing. And I mean, I love everything. I mean, I love just watching you. I know why your wife is so happy because you keep her laughing all the time.
That's right.
Mhm,
And I
that's
keep my
true.
pants on doing it.
And even when it's off, you still make her laugh.
That's right. Well, that tickles her.
But your wife is one of the most nicest, most beautiful people I've ever met. And you are very, very blessed to have her.
Now,
I want to say that about you, that she's blessed to have you, but you're blessed to have her.
That's true.
That's a fact.
Yes.
I love you, though.
I got to
always
tell you a little
supported.
story about what happened between here and the show.
Please.
So it took me a little extra time to get here because along the way I got pulled over by a cop.
Oh, no.
And he turned around and I said to me, "Where are you going so fast?" I said, "I'm going to the Dan Romano show." He said, "Get out of the car."
That's funny.
he made me blow into that thing, his penis.
The little plastic dude.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
You know, the one that's called his dick. And this was all while your wife was in the car.
That's right. She was laughing the whole time.
Well, I don't even know how to respond to this one.
Speechless. You made the man.
You made me speechless. And usually
That is a fucking accomplishment.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that now.
naked girls don't even make me fucking speechless.
Although
even
there's
three
one other-
at the same time, even one with a penis wouldn't even make me fucking vanish. I still go on with the conversation.
I got to say one thing though.
Yeah,
we were
bro.
not allowed to curse on the show, so all I got to
Oh,
say
you
is
can curse.
fuckity fuck 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 fuck. This was on the show before, not now.
Oh, we weren't allowed to.
We weren't allowed to curse. No.
Oh, but somebody broke that one like a million times. Listen, I got high-fived by the owner on the way out,
Whoa.
so I think it was a win-win.
Although I was going to open my set with this, but I'll just say it here. I would say fuck Cuomo. However, with all the allegations against him, not so much anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been passed around.
Yeah, no, he has.
He's a dominatrix. Though.
Cuomo wrote me a letter one day. I asked him many years ago. I said, "Do me a favor, give me a letter of recommendation." And I think John knows about this one because your mother wrote me one. Think about what it was for. John,
Recommendation for your mother? I don't know.
Your mother wrote me a letter of recommendation. Think when? Hey, you fuckhead. He wrote me a letter. You know what his letter was?
What?
The Romano family gives us a lot of money as donation, but I don't know Danny that well. But let him out. That was the fucking. Thanks, fucking Cuomo, you
Wow.
cock-eating son of a bitch. That's what 10 grand got me. Imagine what 20 would have got me.
But I did hear Cuomo does have a dick that can touch his anus. So
But yeah, he pulls it off.
that's right.
Wow, talented guy.
Oh my God.
Well, it's talent when it's detachable.
Key, let me ask something. What was the most memorable thing that happened tonight? Beside the two girls walked into the guy's bathroom. What was the other thing?
Okay, well that was going to be my thing. No, seriously, I got to say one of the jokes that I did when I got the applause break, which I was actually shocked at because the amount of noise going on downstairs, I was shocked they heard me that well to make that particular joke go over as well.
Mm.
That's all I can say.
I love it.
And it was an I remember when joke.
It was what?
I remember when.
When?
I remember when I did the joke.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
You want to tell us a joke?
You want me to tell a joke?
Yeah,
I'll tell a
yeah.
joke. I remember when Plan B contraception was see ya.
I like that one. Keith Fitz, you are. You have been with me on the second show in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
One was the pay-per-view, which was a huge success. You were one of the main reasons. And tonight, a sold-out show. I'm sorry about the way the place was opened up. I did the best I could. But the comedians, Jen, beautiful Kathy, and everybody else who was on that show, everybody pulled. What I loved about the comedians is when there was a fuck-up, they all get together and they make the best of what we have. And to me, I am very thankful for that.
And that's called being professional. Everybody on the show tonight was professional.
Right.
Everybody took what was going on, overcome it,
made the best
of it. And listen, everybody had a great time.
Well,
that's what counts the most.
Well, I thank you for running. You did a lot of running today. I'm pretty sure you did a lot more running today than you ever did for any other comedy show that you ever did.
It's been a while since I've had to do this kind of running.
I don't know how to thank you other than saying a big thank you for being there for me. Because if you
thanks is all from me.
Well, if you weren't there for me today, I could have been a lot worse. And you saved the fucking day for my ass. Because this is my. And maybe I'm stupid when I'm new in this world. Today, I'm very proud to say today was my 10th sold out show. And I'm very happy about that. And it's people like Kathy Arnold, Lakeith Fitz, Jen Elyse. I try to make you laugh. And everybody else who was part of this amazing show. 10 for me, for a little schmuck who never did comedy.
Not so little.
I'm a beast. They call me beast in high school. But for a guy like me to say proudly that I sold out 10 shows because of the comedy and the comedians that are behind me. I thank each and every one that I've ever worked with, and all these doors that are opening. Farmingdale Village wants me to bring the Farmingdale comedy crawl back. They're offering me 10 fucking places to do comedy. Sweet. That's going to be huge. Now I have other towns, Massapequa, contacted me. Lindenhurst, contact. I am the way I'm going to be in this world, in the comedy world, everybody who works with me is going to get offered a price. It's up to you to say, yes, I want to work for that price, or it's you to say, it's not for me. If I offer you a price and you say no, later on at any other time that you ever come back to me, you will get offered the price that I offered you or better. But I will never go less than what I offer you. So I think that should be fair in this comedy world.
What about inflation? What if the economy crashes?
I'll still do it. I'll still do it. Today I think we had 58 tickets sold at $25 on a fucking Monday. 68.
68.
I didn't even count.
On a Monday.
68 on a fucking Monday. I didn't even know that was the number. I swear to God, I thought it was 50. I thought it was 58. 68 people on a fucking Monday. And to me, that's a huge accomplishment because the big boys, the big stages right now with the COVID-19, that's the number they hold. Yeah. So we could have filled out anywhere.
Yep.
We could have filled out, and I'm very proud of the names that were on this. Not that I remember all of them, because even though I just ran into, I'm shot to the balls.
They're all on the board.
Well, to everybody who was on there, Bruce, Mandy, and everybody else. I'm gonna fuck up everybody. Kathy, everybody else. What's the guy's name? What's the big guy's name? Pat something.
Pat
Marone, who couldn't be here. I'm gonna fuck up Eddie's last name. Eddie Faico. Faico. Everybody from soup to nuts. I want to thank you for doing this amazing comedy job. 10th show. I thought the 10th show. And listen, I know this comedy world. I'm going to say it like this. In this fucking comedy world, there are about 100 comedians that can't wait for me to fail. They are waiting. They're gonna bury my ass that day where I say I can't fill up a show. But I am thanking. It's the reason that the people that I choose to work with, they are the reason that the comedy room fills up. I don't take nothing away from the comedians. They are the reason why the people come to watch our brand. Kathy Arnold's laughing her ass off over there. Kathy, what do you got to say, Kathy? Am I saying something wrong?
She's getting her exercise in.
She's humping a wall.
Damn.
She's doing one of those fucking mimes. How much time we got left on the show?
20 seconds.
1 minute. Again, Keith Fitz, you're a great friend. And I can't wait to. I'll be seeing you very, very soon. We have a date that we're going to be seeing each other. Actually, I think almost everybody in this room. Right? We'll figure it out.
What about this room?
Oh, we'll talk about it later. Guys, everybody, thank you. This is the Dan Romano Show.
It's
Keith
been
Fitz,
lovely.
please take one. Keith Fitz, you're an amazing guy. Dino Luzzi energy drink. I want to thank you
all
guys
your
for
work,
coming
Keith
down.
Fitz.
I'm just holding your
Thank you
can.
thank you for all your hard work there, Romano.
Oh, thank you, Jen. You were beautiful today, as always.
Great job. It was a very
Salud.
classy show.
An Irish and an Italian banging a fucking glass of Dino Luzzi's energy drink. Only on the Dan Romano Show do you find it. And we're gonna put a Jew girl in here, and we got everything together.
Lovely.
A Jew and an Italian and an Irish guy and an Irish guy walk into a room. Well, you could go anywhere with this one.
Pretty much.
Oh, I ain't fucking with it. I'm not the comedy. You guys the comedy. Guys, we're out of here. The Dan Romano Show. We send our love. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for making the Dan Romano Comedy Night such a great success. God bless you, and
thank you.
See you next week.
Thanks for watching.